and you're watching H2FC TV.
Good afternoon and welcome to HUFC TV. On this episode, we're down here at Truganina in Melbourne's Outer West as Heidelberg United travel to take on Truganina Hornets in this round 4 FFA Cup match for 2015. On today's show, we've got a couple of special guests before the game and we'll be catching up with some past legends of the club in a brand new segment, so stay tuned. Sergio Lunade, who's the president of Truganina Hornets. So welcome to HUFC.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, Serge, the club is just a few years old. Tell us a little bit about the background of the club.
Oh, that's correct. We built up this club in 2011. That's actually at the end of the season, 2011. And our first season was in 2012 with the Metro League, so we weren't even in the state leagues. Then when they'd done the restructure, we started in State 5. We had a year of transaction like that, trying to understand how things are, and from last year we started to focus getting proper players down to the club, and we got a promotion for last season, so now this season we'll be playing in State 4, and we'll be trying even to get promoted even this season. We're focusing on that. So.
And it would be fair to say this is probably the biggest claim for the club so far?
Oh yeah, I agree with that 100%, because this is a great opportunity for our club that is just born against a huge club here in Victoria like Heidelberg.
And what's the mood been like this week? I'm sure a sense of expectation and a bit of hope and a bit of trepidation, no doubt?
Of course. We're ready to give more than 100% here on the pitch and demonstrate that we're a good team as well. And whatever the result will be. But, there's 11 go on the pitch. There's 11 against 11. And at the end of the day, the players make the difference. So it's not the names that make a big difference.
Well, Serge, thanks again and for your hospitality, and good luck today, and more importantly, good luck for the season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Here we've also got Heidelberg defender Steve Pace, who's being rested today. Steve, what's the mood like in the camp this afternoon before the big game?
Oh, look, I think it's a very relaxed mood. Obviously a cup game first round, so the boys hopefully they put on a good show and we can get a result today.
And you've just been rested today, as we said, or is it just...
Yeah, I got a slight niggle on my left groin, so just resting today, and hopefully I'll be okay for Avondale next week. Okay, and how have you seen the season so far? There's been a few warm days, and pre-season was pretty warm weather, so how are the boys holding up fitness-wise? I look really good. We've had a pretty good pre-season, probably the best pre-season we've had since I've been in the club. So, first couple of games we had 2 really good wins, which is a great start. We had a slight little mishap last week, obviously, against Bentley, with a red card. Obviously didn't help us though, being 1-0 up. But we'll have to look at bouncing back this week, and hopefully we can get a win against Avondale.
Fantastic. How's the mood in the camp in terms of, there seems to be a lot more depth this year, so a lot more sort of fighting and jostling for positions.
Yeah, definitely. It's every position's up for grab this year. So the boys are working hard on the track. Even the boys that are playing 21s, you got Jacob, young Jacob. They're playing 21s, and he can pretty much walk into any team in the league this year, I reckon. So we've got a really strong squad this year, and hopefully that holds us in good stead as we move on through the year.
Well, enjoy the week off, and hope to see you back in the Burger colours next Saturday at Avondale Heights.
Cheers, look forward to it.
Hi, I'm Andy Bazikas. I represented Heidelberg United Soccer Club in between the years 74 and 82. Played over 150 games, scoring 21 goals. Represented my country, Australia, for 1 game and a couple of friendly games as well.
And now Jamie Payton out to Bazikas. With him is Cole, and here's Cole now. Marvellous goal by Heidelberg United.
My highlights here at the club was the 75 Premiership side and the 1980 Grand Final side, which we beat Sydney City 4-0 down in Canberra. and also beating our arch rival South Melbourne Hellas, which we did most of the time.
Bazikas! My goodness, Bazikas, Andy Bazikas with all the chance in the world, eluding the goalkeeper from that through ball. And there is the replay. There he goes, evading the goalkeeper and putting it into the side netting. John?
Well, at the moment, I'm still heavily involved in the game. I run an academy down at Faulkner Secondary College 3 times a week. I coach Diamond Valley in the first division, and that's seniors, and I do a few little clinics with little kids as well. So I'm still heavily involved.
Full time at 4-0, thoroughly deserved Heidelberg. Against my thoughts on the game, I thought that Sydney City would win, but Heidelberg have been able to implant their method and system on the game to the detriment of Sydney City, who never got it out of first gear all day.
Andy, before we let you go, today's the start of a journey for Heidelberg United Football Club, whereby we honour the players of yesteryear who wore the jumper with great distinction. You wore the number 11 jumper for over 150 games, and so we'd like you to present a plaque on today's number 11, who's Jacob Williams. Thanks, John.
It is a Saturday afternoon and a red letter day for the little minnows, Truganina, as they host possibly the biggest game in club history, and it's a short club history. Truganina against Heidelberg United Alexander. Hot conditions here at Arndell Park, but high excitement. The locals have turned out. It's pretty exciting, Dougie. Local football, community football.
It brings you back down. I know the boys, they've been in Division 4.
Division 4, indeed.
And I have to admit, the asphalt and the artificial pitch out there, Blakey, obviously a bit of concerns about that. Obviously the movement.
Well, testing conditions for them and the commentary
team.
The
commentary team, if you could see a picture, viewers.
But
it's quite fundamental.
It's a beautiful day at Arndell Park, and it's actually quite a picturesque venue, to be honest with you, as we get ready for a start.
In the background.
Well, there's cars and houses all over Melbourne, Doug. It comes as no surprise. It'll be...
Looking at the things behind the goals, though, which is called a fence to keep the balls in the paddock.
Yep.
When I played, they don't think they'd be big enough. I reckon I could have got them over the top of that with my shots on goals.
Not far away from a start, Truganina in the vertical stripes, Heidelberg United in their away strip. And it will be Heidelberg United, the visitors, getting us underway at Arndell Park this afternoon. It is the 5th round of the FFA Cup, and we've finally got ourselves nestled into a commentary position, Dougie.
We're underway, Blakey, which is great to see. And to tell you what they made, it's a nice, a bit of wind. Obviously, can't complain about the roll of the pitch, artificial. Ball's going to be moving. We see how the burgers go. I've got no doubt Truganini, mate, he got under touch here. The number 9 for Truganini took a struck and nearly took half the bit of rubber off the old deck there, Blakey. Hopefully his leg's all right there, because there's no weight giving way out there. Hefner, can he pull away the volley? Can he get in? Chipped over. Where's the fire?
Gee, that's soft. That's a soft free kick.
Soft free kick, but the referee should have probably played the advantage even so. He had his 5 seconds rule, would have liked to have seen that. Then again, Costa hit it. Lazarevsky, we'll see how
Well,
he
he's
goes.
scored a couple of long range, hasn't he? This year already. A couple in the opening game of the season. He's got 3 so far for the campaign.
5 in the wall, 4 in the wall. Once the keeper pulled, he's still getting the ward out. It's direct. No hand up by the referee, Greg. Lines up.
So, free kick, bombs
Up in
it.
there, 1-0. Thanks for coming. We got a clap from the crowd out there, Greg. I don't know what the wall was doing.
That just looked
Too
so
easy.
simple. Wow, what a blow for the Hornets. Just take us through that, Dougie, because there was something terribly wrong in the calibrations of the Hornets' defence just
I'm
then.
tipping the wall, the way the wall being set up, because he's took the touch, he's looked up. Who's going to put the ball in the back of the net then, Blakey?
It was Vasilevsky. Yeah.
Daniel Vasilevsky's put the ball in there, 1 touch. Mate, I don't know how the wall was set up and we can't see below, but I reckon the iPod later on will show us. I reckon the wall, we've seen a gap and he's gone, thank you very much. Thanks to Rabbits.
Here in the west of Melbourne against the underdogs, go up 1-0. Vasilevsky with the goal from the free kick. No call. Away by the Hornets defence. They've been pretty strong so far. They'll be disappointed that they're now a goal to the good down after looking so enterprising early on, this 4th division side. Heidelberg had the numbers. Kanakaris, right foot, squares it. Goal. No! Well done by Sean Sumner. Right place, right time. And he double palms it away, much to the delight of the home fan. This is fantastic stuff, local football. Fantastic stuff from Sean Sumner. So he gets his moment in the sun with that terrific palm away. And that's
a better finish, which he should have done.
That's probably.
That's your comeback.
Wow, that is your comeback. Andrew Cartonis with the goal.
Andrew Cates, a great ball in, picked him out.
On 41.
No defending, ball in, lock, solid ankle, nice contact, mate, and get that out the back. If he'd done that before, that's his comeback.
You know, right now, you don't you don't jump between two worlds, do you? Like Sean Sumner just did in the Hornets goal within 60 seconds of receiving.
He's picking the ball out the back of the
receiving a round of applause from the crowd and his teammates. From Kanakaris, it will be a Hornets ball. Surely not much time left. We're well into injury time. Not too many stoppages in this game. Here at Arndell Park.
Big Ben might have ran out of batteries.
I don't Arndell Park on this autumn afternoon in the 4th round of the FFA Cup.
Big chest out for a throw-in. Throw-in movement.
I'm glad you can see it from here. All I'm
see
looking at, I know I can do 3 in a row.
Three in a row. Happy day, says Blake.
And the whistle brings the curtain down on this first half at Arndell Park on a delightful day. And unfortunately, right now for the locals, the Truganina Hornets, it's uphill in the second half. Heidelberg United leading by 2-0 on Heidelberg United TV. The Truganina Hornets down by 2-0 at half-time against Heidelberg United. And if anything, it's got a little warmer. The wind has dropped, but it will still favour the Hornets, who'll get the ball to restart this second half in this cup tie. Pull yourself a little bit closer, Dougie, just so I can hear what you've got to say, because it's always fascinating.
Be interested to see what ball we got out there today, Blakey. A round one, yes. A leather one, yes. Like I said earlier, these balls, they do the new ones, and they've been made to go up, down, sideways, give goalkeepers headaches. It's been into play over the last few years. But anyway, we're here, mate. Lovely afternoon. Let's bring on this late second 45 minutes, Blakey. And I'm not saying it biasly, but it'd be nice to see. I've got no doubt the Burgers are going to couple. Little toe out. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Played out. Andrews, back sticks, Williams coming in. Shepherd picked out, side foot, and
Shawnee.
Not even going, my little mate Shawnee bubbles, and now I'll tell you it's a goal. Poor Shawnee in there.
That's the killer. Great stuff from Shawnee Sumner under intense physical pressure, but accounted for naught in the end, and Heidelberg United now lead it by 3-0, and we've gone just on 59 minutes.
Looks up, can he pick someone else out? Looks, ball static, movement static. Williams comes back to give him some support. Right foot, left foot, what's he going to go? Comes back out, well kept, hasn't gave it away. Has he got him behind? Yes,
That's
he
a
has.
great ball. That was a
Created
great ball.
space and a great goal. That is good football.
That is a
by
fantastic
Heidelberg,
goal.
Alexandros.
And nailed by
United.
Costa Kanakaris.
Well played, good football, great possession, didn't give it away cheaply. That what you saw, mate, is what you saw, good possession football by the Burgers.
You
mate.
talked about man of the match. Andrew Katanos, he scored 2 goals. He made that one big assist. He's been sensational today.
And I
But
think,
Costa Kanakaris
and his
with the
age-
goal on 68.
Go on, son. Oh, he's tried a little in there. Jody Croft in there, picked out, back out the Williams. Williams has been a great impact this second half too, by I say, Blakey.
Yeah, he has
He's been
been
very
good.
well.
He's
Kept
been
in
good.
control,
Govas.
2 versus
Govas
1, looking
got
wide.
man outside.
Would
Good
have liked
charge
the third.
down. Heidelberg under pressure. They move it forward again. It's Katanos.
Oof.
Oh, how about that?
Get that out of
From
the Govas.
Andreas Govas.
He'll have
How
that
about that?
Great power. What a great goal there, mate. He took a touch, and I don't think he made Sean Summers see much of that until it left his armpit coming back out. Because I tell you what, mate, he took a touch, he's looked where he is, and he's driven that. So great driven, great goal, great technique. Kept it down, especially the ball's been going up and down. With 78th minute there, Blake.
Andrew Katanos on the cusp of a hat-trick in this cup tie to make it 6-0.
Look where the keeper is, may I say, Blakey. Before you start, he is on the right-hand side. He's moved over now. He's not in the middle of the paddock. Them goals, he's touching. Have a look where he is. He's more on the right. Am I imagining this, Blakey, or is he more on the right-hand side saying, go to my left?
The game is over. It's 5-0, but Andrew Katanos against Shawnee Sumner. Hat-trick or Sumner? And it's a hat-trick to Andrew Katanos.
Told you which way I was going to go there, Blakey. The thing was, the goalkeeper's given him all that room to go on the left-hand side of the keeper, saying, that's where I want you to go. But obviously, nicely placed on the right-hand side. To be fair, that was brilliant football there. One touch, past him, got it, out of his toes. There's Andrews. Oh, how ungrateful is that? That is good football.
When
mate,
you say
that is good
ungrateful,
football.
you mean it?
Ungratefulness passing it to his mate. I would have went all the way and took the goal, took number 4.
So he's
Stuff passing it to
ungrateful.
him.
Ungrateful. Is that where you're going with that?
Unselfish.
You idiot.
Tell you what though, Blakey, I'm not being funny here, mate. I would have took it. Hey, you know what though? I would have took it myself. I would have took the glory. Banged another one, especially might have been on a goal bonus, Blakey. Don't think it's beautiful world there. Shepherd, great there by Shepherd and Williams.
As the final whistle goes here at Arndell Park in Truganina, it's the Heidelberg United TV crew on deck, and it has been in this 4th round of the FFA Cup. Ended the day as a rout of significant proportions. Just running through the goal scorers, Andrew Katanos scored 3, 1 from a penalty. Costa Kanakaris and Daniel Vasilevsky, 1 each. And then the 2 substitutes getting in on the act in the second half, Andreas Govas and Kane Shepherd. It's 7-0 to Heidelberg United, and that's where we're going to wrap it up and head off home. We're back with Heidelberg United TV very soon. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. We've enjoyed it here.
Post-match, we've got the coach of the Truganina Hornets, Achille Melini. Welcome to the show.
Hi, how are you guys? How are you?
Now, Achille, that was a great first half by your boys, but probably ran out of a bit of legs in the second half.
Yeah, because the team is very young. Not have more experience in the MPL league, and the team is ready to play on the state 4. Good experience for my players because I play very well the first half.
Got Heidelberg assistant coach Jeffrey Olver. Jeff, satisfactory day at the office today?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's always difficult when you come, you're playing clubs in the lower leagues. They make it difficult for you. First half, I thought we were a little bit poor, but second half, I think the experience and our domination took toll, and to be fair, their goalkeeper at the end made probably 4 or 5 excellent saves, just kept the score down, I think, below double figures.
And it was good for some of the lesser lights or some of the players that haven't had a run to
again,
get a game.
Yeah, exactly. Guys that haven't had much match time was good for them to get out there, get some miles in their legs, and then that just helps us for the coming weeks coming into the league.
I was particularly impressed with young Andrew Katanos. Scored a hat-trick obviously and made a number of other opportunities for the other boys.
Yeah, Andrew's I think a great talent. In terms, he's probably got the quickest feet in the league, and when he's on, he's very good. So I was pleased for Andrew. He's been working hard on the track. I was really pleased for him that he got a couple of goals today. Hopefully that'll help his confidence as well.
And a couple of the other boys that haven't had a run so far, like players like Jacob Williams and Nate Coleman.
Yeah, again, good players, but the most important thing is they're really good lads. They understand that the situation is we've got a squad that's got a lot of depth and they're just going to have to wait for their chance, but both of them were fine today.
And I just want to check no injuries or any other concerns after that?
No, we've got a couple of little niggly things, but nothing major. James Telford, our physio, will look after him during the week, and hopefully everybody will be available for our game against Avondale Heights away this week.
Fantastic, Jeff. Well, all the best for the rest of the season, and thanks for your time on HUSC TV.
No, my pleasure. Cheers.
So that's about all here from Truganina as Heidelberg run out very comfortable winners 7-0 in this preliminary round 4 of the FFA Cup. Next week, of course, the boys travel to Avondale to continue in round 5 of the NPL. So we'll see you, and thanks for watching.